Hey guys, I'm going to talk to you for just a minute about life. I'm 65 years old, 65 and a half really, and tell you a few things that I have discovered about life. First of all, if I if I could back up in time and do things over, oh my goodness, the things I would change. First of all, I'd get to know the Lord better. I wasted a lot of years not even trying. That's the most important thing, I believe. Second of all is if you have a passion in life, say like, for instance, you like paintings, you like to draw paintings, you like to, in my case, I mean, you like cars and trucks. I've always, ever since I was born, I believe I was born with a little Tootsie Toy car in my hand. That's all I've ever wanted to do. I was always scratching the paint off. I've always liked patina style. And that's all I've ever fooled with. I mean, I wish if I could back up in time, I would have took auto body and auto mechanics and hung out with some of the guys and girls that that's Camaro go down the street. Sounds pretty good. Uh, I would have I would have learned, and taught myself how to do things for myself. My dad, uh, I had a good dad and mom, but my dad, his passion was business. He wanted me to be in business management, and I was always messing around with the cars and trucks and stuff, and he's, cleaning them, doing everything, you know, messing around with cars and trucks, like a normal, I'll say teenager at that time. But even though I was playing with them my whole life, and he wanted me to be in business, learn business administration. That's what I went to school for, and I just wasn't cut out for that. I hated it. I didn't want to be in business. Didn't want to be in business management. Nothing like that. It just wasn't my, I'll say, cup of tea. So if I had to do over again, if you're a young person and you're watching this, if you have something that you're passionate about, go for it. You've only got one life. Go for it. And if I could back up in time, oh boy, if I could back up in time, I would have started or bought, I guess I'd have started a junkyard. I'd have bought me some property out in the country somewheres, no restrictions and stuff, and started me a junkyard. And I would have bought every old car and truck that I could get my hands on that was reasonable. And I think I would have been a success. That everybody that I go frequent that has junkyards to this day, and some of them sold out because they're millionaires and they've moved on to other things in their lives. But I, I don't know. It was kind of like when you mention junkyard or something back when I was growing up, it's kind of like like a bad taste in your mouth or something. I don't know, but I like going to the junkyard. I like seeing old cars and old trucks that, maybe y'all do too. I don't know, but that's what I would do. I'd start me a junkyard. Start with a few acres and, maybe expand, maybe have 2 or 3 locations if I couldn't buy any more acreage, and build me a fence, have me a little shack, and just sell car and truck parts, old car and truck parts. I'd have done that. Or there for the longest, I thought I wanted to be a semi-truck driver, and I was going to start my own business doing that. Start with one truck and me just drive till I saved up and bought another truck, hired another person to drive it. This was back in the 70s, remember. Times have changed. But that was one of my, I was going to do that for several years. Never did get around to it, mostly because I I fell in love. I've been married 3 times, and it seems like it kind of knocked the wind out of me there a few times. But I got me a good wife now. Thank the Lord for that. But anyway, if you have a passion for something, try not to get sidetracked by falling in love. That's the whole thing. It's okay to fall in love. Just stick with your passion. Start you a junkyard. Buy a bunch of paint and start painting your thing, whatever. Repairing shoes, stuff like that. We used to have a guy that I used to get my shoes repaired, put on new heels, new soles, stuff like that. If that's your passion, go for it. That's what I say. If you like entertaining, if you like being a comedian, if you like I'm just using that for example. Just go for it. And I've discovered something that about me in my life that I like that I'm one of those type people. When I get up in the morning or whatever, if there's something I'm needing to do, I try to get it over with as quick as I can. If it's something I'm dreading anyway, it's something I don't like to do, I try to get it over with so I don't dread it the whole day, the whole week, whatever. If next month you're going to have to go to the doctor or something like that, I try to, you know, maybe cut down on my eating a little bit. I'm just making up stuff at this point, but in my latter years now, like I said, I'm 65. Things things seem to be going good for me, and the Lord has been really good to me. Don't ever leave the Lord out on anything that you're doing or thinking about doing, because He knows your thoughts and everything. And I have a lot that I need forgiveness for. Believe me, I do. And anyway, I always pray to the Lord. But anyway, if I could back up and do things differently, I would. I was trying to. I'm not blaming my dad. Don't get me wrong. But I just wish. He kept telling me. He said, Jimmy. He said, that's my name, Jimmy. He said, Jimmy, there come a point in your life that you're not gonna want to mess with cars and stuff. Cause my dad started out. I probably told you this before, but he had a '49 Ford 2-door coupe, and boy, I loved that car. It's black. Him and his buddies. My dad was a factory worker at the time, and he'd get off work, and him and his buddies would go mess around with cars and trucks at somebody's garage. I was too little to know too much. Anyway, he shaved off all the emblems, painted it black, the car, or one of his buddies did. I'm not really sure how that went, but boy, I loved that car. I thought we was hot stuff. I was only like 3 or 4 years old, but I loved that car. '49 Ford, 2-door coupe. And I woke up one Saturday morning and to look out the window. It's cartoon day on Saturdays, remember, back in the day. And I woke up and looked out the window to see what kind of day it's going to be. Like I said, I was probably about 4 years old. I was the only child at the time. And looked out the window. Somebody was stealing my dad's car. So I run in the bedroom and woke up my mom and dad. I said, somebody's stealing our car, Dad. So he jumped up, put some clothes on, but by the time he got outside, the car was gone. So we never did see that car again. But it was a sharp old car, I guess what I'm getting at. But anyway, this video is probably getting long, and I just want to tell you, if you have a passion, I'm speaking for myself. If I could back up in time, buy some old cars and old trucks, have a place to put them, and stay there with them where somebody doesn't rip you off. I've been ripped off, like everybody has, one way or another. And don't believe everything. My mom always told me several times, and she's right. I'm gullible. If somebody tells me something, I take it for face value. I do. I believe everything that they say, face value, until I'm shown that they are wrong, that they were, not being square with me, I'll say. That goes for marriages too. So, but I'm just born that way. If somebody tells me something, unless somebody says, hey, they're wrong, or I prove them wrong, or I see that's just an out and out lie, I don't, I just take it at face value that they're telling me the truth, because I guess that's how I am. I try to tell the truth about everything. Anyway, just be careful with what people tell you, and stick with your passion. Try to live a good life, because there's a lot of things that, believe me, there's a lot of things I regret doing. Don't eat too much. Don't drink a lot of alcoholic beverages. I mean, small quantities, I guess, is okay, But don't don't overindulge in anything. That goes for anything. Anything. Don't overindulge. Keep yourself, flexible, open-minded, so to speak. I mean, on things that are Christian-like. Not everything you need to be open-minded about. I'm sorry to say that, but there's things going on in this world that you better have a good opinion. It better be the right decision, Christian decision. I don't get into politics too much on this channel. Well, I don't, even though I do have an opinion, but I can't hardly stand to watch the news or anything. I don't mean to talk your ears off. I really don't. I just thought that I'd tell you my opinion. I hope you're having a great day. God bless y'all, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. See you later.